You can turn to page 2. Okay, turn to page 2. So you see here a lot of the ayat mah. Correct or not? One, the simban kiro. Okay. So this one. Okay. So got the sentence is too long, right? So actually is collect, arrange, keep, record, and report. So this one is a simban kira we call. So the task lah, task for the simban kira. Okay. So for perakaunan, we are not only doing the simban kira, we also need to redo more tasks to do. Okay, this one is a repeated. Okay, same with the simban kira here. Also, you need to collect the document, arrange, keep, record, and do the report. But for perakaunan, not enough. You have to do some analysis, planning, okay, and making decision. So that one is perakaunan. Can all clear? Okay. So next continue. This one. Kitaran perakaunan. This one is the step, how you do the account. Okay, how you do the account. So this one, please put the big style here. Okay. So for kitaran perakaunan, please put the big style there. For this year you will be learn all these things. Kitaran perakaunan is for account, how to do the full set account. Okay. So this one is a starting step 1. You must have the document, such as like bank slip, and then receipt, and then check. Okay. So that one is we call document. Okay, nah? This one, my ejaan wrong already. Change to T, catatan. R, change to T. Okay, this one is buku catatan pertama. After you got all the document, then do it to the buku catatan pertama, step 2. Okay, this one you will be learned in chapter 3. Okay, so this one is you will be learned to the chapter 4. This one all the title lah. The chapters, every module, title, tajuk. That's why maybe you can do confuse a bit. Okay, so and then going to ledger. So in chapter 5, imbangan duga in chapter 6, peralasan in chapter 7, chapter 8, imbangan duga terselaras, chapter 8, catatan penutupan, so this one is a chapter 8 and 9. And the last is penyata kewangan, chapter 8. Okay. So you see, if your chapter 3 here, you don't understand, you didn't, what I mentioned, ask you to memorize it, remember it, you do know the document, fungsi document, okay, every time. So you can't do chapter 4. So, okay, so got related one. This one is the most important. So if you know how to do this one, if you understand their function, so then you're able to do chapter 4. If let's say your chapter 4 you do already, but you not much remember the format, so you're not able to do like ledger, this part. Okay, everything is got the related one. So if you want to do the chapter 4, okay, this one, chapter 4, what I mean is you have to understanding your chapter 3. Remember the chapter 3. Okay, if you want to do the chapter 5, you must understanding the chapter 4. Remember the chapter 4, how to do. Okay, then you're able to do chapter 5. If let's say 4 and 5, you blur already, I'm sure you also blur the rest one. Okay, can you must remember. Okay, so this one put a big style. Just now teacher asked you to do big style here correct. So for this one in exam, they usually how to come out I show you the soalan. Let me find some soalan first. So usually they will, this one. Berikut merupakan sebahagian daripada sebuah kitaran perakaunan. So they will ask you, this one, what is the step here? After ledger. So which is imbangan duga loh. Usually lah. Okay, they will ask you like this. Seldom keluar this one lah, unless if your school is like how to say if like say your school the taraf is quite tinggi, so then you have to concern of it lah. You must baca lagi. Okay, can but this one is a teacher for here is based on the normal school lah. Okay, so like for those MRSM, SPP, Catholic, for the KL Catholic, okay, so they might come up for this all question like this. If not, they will just ask you to namakan the next step. So the answer is imbangan duga. Okay, all clear? Okay, so this one is subbidang perakaunan. Okay, subbidang perakaunan is, let's say, account. Siapa yang akan gunakan? Ada apa-apa departmentnya. Okay, so that one is account. So we got a 4 department. One is kewangan. One is pengurusan. Okay, one is pengauditan. One is pencukaian. Can So for kewangan, which means is financial lah. So keluar money punya. Okay. Pengurusan, which means is manage, making decision. Audit, you know the audit. So like let's say for those, every company, okay, especially the Sendirian Berhad. So Sendirian Berhad, if let's say, okay, so this one, you can go to like, once your daddy, mommy fetch you from the school or go somewhere else, you may check the signboard. You know the signboard, okay, the shop, okay, every shop got a signboard one ma. So if let's say their company name, let's say is Kedai Perabot King, and then add on Sendirian Berhad, like that. Okay. Sendirian Berhad. So then that one is this one for the Sendirian Berhad, we need audit. Okay. So which means we need one accountant to do the account. After accountant complete the account, you have to another person called auditor. Okay, auditor. Okay, auditor, which is in Chinese is this one. So this person okay, this person they're checking the auditor accountant check the accountant is the account correct or not, like that. Okay, so that one is auditor. For this one, pencukaian, you know the income tax, you know the SST. Previously it's GST ma, correct or not? So service tax, you know, okay, and then income tax, you know, okay. So for this one, so this one is one of the department. So they will request, if let's say they will check your account. So this one is a government department. So let's say government official, so they suspect, okay, your account got problem. So they will request you, hey, Jonathan, please submit me 7 years all the document and the account. I have to check it. I suspect you bayar kurang the income tax. So this one is the account department. Okay. All clear here? Okay, next continue. Chiri. So you as an accountant, okay, if let's say in future you want to be an accountant, so apa ciri-cirinya? Okay, so you have to integrity. So maybe you can bracket integrity, which is a jujur right down there on your books here. But in exam, they don't ask you the meaning of it lah. So they just ask you to write down ciri-ciri accountant. Then you write down lor. Some they ask you to write down one only. Then you just write down either one lah. Okay. Credibility. So credibility, which means your adil. Okay, you must be fair. Can I? Accountability, professional lah. You have to you're able to do account yourself. Okay. So this one is a ciri-ciri. Next, continue. Code etika. So code etika meaning that moral lah. So you as an accountant, apakah moral you have to fulfill the any moral. Okay. So jadikan competency. So competency is equals to the professional. You may write down there. In exam, they don't ask you what does it mean competency. You just give this all answer enough already. But I know some of you, you must understand, then you're able to memorize, able to remember, correct? So competency is professional, okay? So integrity, just now we already write down already, it's the same, jujur, okay? Jujur, can Kerahsiaan, so this one must secret lah, okay? You as an accountant, let's say you are accountant of public bank, okay? You cannot like simplify to tell your mommy tell your best friend hey, these 2 months the public bank account is very thorough okay, very worse not much the turnover not much the sales I cannot spread it the news account news. Okay, so we must keep secret. Okay, objectivity. So objectivity, which means is you have to cannot berat sebelah, which means must be fair lah. Okay, and the last sifat professional lah, you have to know the undang-undang, okay, peraturan. So this one is the moral of the accountant. All clear here? Can Okay. So before I move on, all of you for page 1, any question? So for chapter 1 is no calculation, totally listening my voice, my explanation. Good. Okay, how about others? All clear? Naru, Afiq? Okay, yes, very good. Okay, very good. Okay. So and then next, sejarah, because okay, Malaysia, every negara, okay, also got a sejarah right? So account also got a sejarah. So sejarah, so this one is paling awal is Dipapati, di Babylonia, one of the country. So and then that time we don't have the kertas, we don't have the any paper. So they record it right down in the Kepingan Tanah Liat. Okay, so I show you the textbook here. Tanah Liat, here. Okay, so Tanah Liat. Can Okay, next continue. Starting for tahun 400. Okay, so they're using the paper already, but that time we don't call okay, so we continue. So you see, this one, so in Mesir, that one for kertas we call papyrus, and for pen we call kalamus. Okay, so this one is system catatan bergu. This one you will be learned in chapter 5. Okay, So this one, and then this is Luca partially is our Papa Papa Perakaunan. So for this person who is design the account lah, okay? So and system catatan bergu, okay? So next, this one is just a name only lah. I will explain to you in chapter 5. Okay, Okay, next continue. Ciri kualitatif penyata keuangan. So I show you here, you see this one, penyata keuangan. Okay, before I show you here, actually from your books, here got many professional department. Okay, so the most famous is ACCA lah, right? Okay, actually we got a field, some accountant, professional accountant license. So MASP, CIPA, CPA, MICA, SCCA. So this one you can update. This one is not in my books here. If you want to refer, then you can refer to page 9. I'm not going to explain for this page because too many fungsi here and not much keluar. Okay, maybe just keluar 1 to 2 question only lah. Okay, so if you want to guarantee, okay, you want to learn it, then you can baca here. Okay, so if any question, then you can private message me also. Okay, so next continue, ciri kualitatif penyata keuangan. Okay, before I go through here, so you see this one, penyata keuangan. Aha, so you write down here first, you add on the box here, penyata keuangan, and then you bracket. This one is a chapter 8. Okay, chapter 8, you will be learning. So, penyata keuangan got the 2 format, which is the account peragaan dan untung rugi and penyata kedudukan keuangan. Okay, So, penyata keuangan, which is the account peragaan dan untung rugi, penyata kedudukan keuangan. So, that one, this is the format. Okay, this is the format. Okay, this is the format. So, you see, okay, formatnya. Okay, so for these 2 format, we call penyata keuangan. So, based on the format, okay, we got the ciri-ciri. Just now we learned the accountant mah. You as the accountant, then you have to fulfill apa ciri-cirinya. You have to ada apa moral, right? So for format, all these thing format pun ada ciri-ciri. Okay, so ciri-ciri is a ciri kualitatif asas. Asas is basic one, basically. Okay, and ciri kualitatif tertingkat. Tertingkat, which means is the advanced lah. So at least we must, for the format, we must asas lah. Kerelevant. Relevant is berkaitan. Okay, let's say your information. Oops, sorry. So let's say your information, okay, your all the format here. For example, your all these 2 format, just now you are doing the account, the kedai perabot mah. So all this information, the figure here must regarding the perabot lah. You can't take the restaurant expenses and then you put it in your perabot business. Cannot. Okay, that one we call relevant. Okay, perwakilan benar, which means is everything must true lah. Okay, cannot cheating. So this one is for the basic. If you want more advanced, okay, advanced, so that one is for based on the format. So based on this all format, these 2 format, okay, can do the comparison, can understand, can sahkan, and the time frame must correct. So this one is ciri kualitatif. Okay, so in your textbook, you see kerelevant, here got a 2 dot here. Perwakilan benar, got a 2 dot here. Correct or not? Okay, and then for your kebolehfahaman, boleh pandingan, got a 2 sentence here, 2 paragraph here, right? In exam, they don't ask you the meaning. So I show you the soalan. Usually in exam, they will ask you like this. Nah, ciri kualitatif penyata keuangan termaksud like this only. So you see what is the answer? Come, we do this question before we end our class. So for this ciri kualitatif, never mention asas or tertingkat. So both also acceptable lor. As long as that one is under ciri kualitatif lor. So what is your answer? Kebolehpandingan, yes. So you see this one, kebolehpandingan, one of the answer. Kebolehfahaman, yes, one of the answer. Pemasaan, yes, one of the answer. So which means is 1, 2, 4. Okay, the jawapan is B point, like that only. So that's why for my note here, okay, teacher will do some analysis from my note. Any can skip, and I'm giving you skip. Okay, some cannot skip, then you must memorize it. Okay, so you know your homework already, ma? All right. So please do revision. Any question, then PM me. So any question before we end our class? No, Okay, so I see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye. Welcome.